The potential ever since of 2019. I've always said I wanted to reach my three goals in life. Now I'm a social media legend. I'm a YouTube legend, and I'm very blessed. I'm very grateful, and I'm very honored to be a social media legend. I'm very honored to be a YouTube legend. When you do a lot of work and you put your mind to it, when you don't let nobody stop you, hey, your work pays off. It's great to know that people appreciate my work, people appreciate what I do. There's some that still don't. There's some that just see what I'm gonna do. But overall, my work is wonderful, and I wouldn't change my work for a bit. But I've always said since 2019 I want to reach my three goals. Have a girlfriend, be in the red at my workplace, and be a champion, a world champion. Now, the first goal of me being with a girlfriend, hey, I've already, when I had, like in 2003, it was great knowing I had my first girlfriend, but it was something about 2019 when I started actually dating for the first time and I had my second girlfriend, but it felt like it was my first time being with somebody. Now, 2019 and 2020, both of those relationships didn't go well. We ended up going separate ways. But that really, having a girlfriend really wasn't much of a goal. It was just, I wanted to be with somebody so bad because I've seen everybody, literally everybody, almost either date or they've had their partner, girlfriend, or boyfriend. So, like, I wanted to be with the cool people. I wanted to know what it was like to be with in a relationship. And I got that taste in 2019 and 2020, both. Now, I'm single right now, with nobody right now. But, I mean, having a girlfriend is no longer, it's not what you say, no longer a goal. It's having a girlfriend is just pretty much, I want to be with somebody who I'm going to love, trust, communicate, and respect with forever. I hope the same is with me one day when I finally, if or should I finally have that girlfriend or a relationship or that marriage. Now, the second goal, being in the red at my workplace where I'm at now. A lot of people been talking about me possibly being in the red. A lot of people's talked about, hey, you should step up in your workplace. You should step up in the red. You should want to be in the red. As much as a mindset as you have, as much as you put the work into it, as much as you're there for everybody at your workplace, as much as you do, you should be in the red. And, like, don't get me wrong, hey, I agree with them. Hey, opportunity ever comes, because I think if I'm not mistaken, I'm either one or two people away from being in the red. I think I'm only like maybe one or two steps away from being in the red. So, hey, should I be in the red? Hey, I'm just gonna let them know, hey, my work will elevate to a new level. My work will transition like a generational superstar. Being in the red will be a great honor. I hope I do get that opportunity one day of being in the red. Before I leave, if I ever were to get another workplace, I hope that I do get the experience to be in the red, because to me, being in the red, when you're in the red, you've made it to the top. When you're in the red, you have transition It's like being a good superstar to being a great superstar. When you're in the black and blue, you're just a good superstar. But when you're in the red, you're a great superstar. And that's like, for example, good wrestling stars versus great wrestling stars. The good wrestling stars are only just there for just the money, just be on TV. But see, I want to be great. I want to be more than that. I want to be in the red because I want to be a great superstar. I want to take my work to the next level. In the red, I want to elevate myself, push myself, because I already know what to do in the blue and black. I already know what I should do, what I need to do to make it in the blue and black. So it's time for me, I'm just saying for me, it's time for me to get rid of the blue and black. And it's time for me to move up to the red. I've seen a lot of people over the years that's transitioned from the black and blue to the red. So for me, it's time for me to be in the red. And why not now be in the red more than ever? Especially at a time like this, especially during the pandemic. But, you know, opportunity comes. If I were to be in the red, hey, I'm going to take that opportunity and I'm going to make every moment of it being in the red. But the last thing for me, for go-wise, is a World Championship. All my family has had World Championships. My mama, she's been a World Champion. My brother, he's a 3-time All-Star, 5-time All-Star actually, in baseball, and a 3-time World's Baseball Champion. And my dad is a karate black belt, 2000 champion. And I'm the only one in my family that's not been a world's champion. So for me, I need to be a world's champion. In 2030, I'm going to challenge in professional wrestling a world's champion of my choosing. Regardless of who it is, whether it be the WWE Universal Champion, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the AEW Champion, the Impact World Champion. I don't give a crap if it's The Rock, Neville, Michael Cole, even Brock Lesnar if I had to, Brian Cage, John Moxley, Chris Jericho, Moose, Ken Shamrock, just to name out some few names, which I hope I'm way bigger by the time that happens. But I want to be a world champion, and I want to be a world champion someday.